2018 Ram 1500 can follow its foundations to the 2009 model, when it was still badged as a Dodge. In spite of Ram turning into its own image en route and the slight obligation pickup experiencing an exhaustive invigorate for the 2013 model year, the 1500 never again feels like the youthful buck it used to be. All things considered, it remains the main full estimate pickup to depend on standard curl springs, or discretionary air springs, both front and back. All different pickups sold today utilize a less modern leaf spring suspension for the back pivot. Like its rivals, the 2018 Ram 1500 is accessible in a plenty of trim levels, a significant number of which can be blended and coordinated with the truck's 3 taxi cab arrangements, 2 entryway customary taxi cab, 4 entryway quad taxi cab, and the more open 4 entryway group taxi, and 3 bed lengths, 67, 76, and 98 inches. A trio of motors is accessible. The standard 3.6-liter V6 makes a sound 305 strength and 269 pounds-to-foot of torque. An accessible 5.7-liter V8 makes a throaty 395 pull and 410 pounds-to-foot, and a thrifty 3.0-liter V6 turbo diesel returns 240 stallions and a great 420 pounds-to-foot. Each of the 3 motors matched with an 8-speed programmed transmission in either back or four-wheel drive. The Ram 1500 sees a few changes for 2018, including a modest bunch of new unique versions. The limited tungsten edition conveys extra extravagances to the as-of-now decked-out Ram 1500 Limited, including an artificial softened cowhide main event and trim particular calfskin and wood complements. In the interim, another Harvest edition focuses on the agribusiness business with a taller ride stature, a work grille, and other homestead-centered characteristics, including paint hues to coordinate certain makes of tractors. Another grille on sport models swears off the truck's great cross-plan and rather impersonates the look of the grilles found on the Ram 1500 Laramie Longhorn, Limited, and Limited Tungsten Edition. Moreover, the new Ram 1500 Bighorn Black shuns chrome. The 8.4-inch infotainment framework profits by the most recent Uconnect programming, which brings highlights, for example, a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto similarity, enhanced designs, and that's just the beginning. At last, Ram adds a calfskin inside choice to the rough terrain prepared Rebel. Regardless of its age, the Ram 1500 stays extraordinary compared to other riding full estimate pickups. Credit the standard loop spring and discretionary air spring suspension. We're especially enamored with the last setup, which influences the ride quality to much cushier, particularly when the bed is vacant, without giving up payload pulling capacity. In like manner, we value the accessible Ram box locking stockpiling compartments incorporated with the bedsides. At long last, the Ram 1500's accessible 8.4-inch Uconnect touchscreen stays outstanding amongst other interactive media frameworks in the business. Eminently heavier than its adversaries from Chevrolet and Ford, the Ram 1500 does not have those models' similarly agile progression. Its controlling is numb and overwhelming and additionally worsens the Ram's weight. We'd additionally jump at the chance to see Ram offer a genuine contender to the Ford F-150 Raptor, as the Rebel does not have the equipment to clash with Ford's 450 horsepower rough terrain pickup. The most agreeable full-measure pickup, regardless of the possibility that its age is starting to appear.